Hey, what's up everybody? This your girl Kiki, and this is Kiki Pretty Life 23. What's up everybody, this is your girl Kiki and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. I would appreciate it. So I'm going to be doing my nails again. So I just took my last set off. If y'all haven't seen the video, I did a review on these beetle nail tip kit. On the beetle nail tip kit on my channel, so y'all can check out my last video. But I wish I would have shown the process of me removing them, because removing them was a little bit of a headache, because I had to use like a nail drill to basically grind off the nails, and then you do have to soak them off. Unlike press on nails, you kind of just like pop them off. But with this set, yeah, it took a minute to take them off, but they came off really nice. My nails are super healthy underneath, and they did last me about 3 weeks, which is huge for me because I am a nail tech. So I'm working with a lot of acetone and water and oils and nail files hitting my nails and messing them up. So the fact that they lasted 3 weeks was really good. So yeah, definitely check it out. But otherwise than that, yeah, so I already pushed back my cuticles, and now I'm just prepping them with that sanded big, get rid of the shine and dead skin. And I'm going to be doing a summer nail set with acrylic. I was going to use the leftover nails from my Beetles nail kit, but honestly, I just love doing acrylics. It's one of my favorite type of nail enhancements, and they just look so good on me. So I love doing acrylics, so that's what I'm sticking with this set today. But after doing all that, I'm not putting on the nail tips. Now, I did not want to use the nail tips at all, y'all. I actually left my fresh box of nail tips that I just bought at the salon, because I do work at a salon, so sometimes I do take some of my nail supplies there, you know, when I'm doing my clients and everything. And I left them there, so I had no choice but to use these here. These are some leftover XL nail tips that I had, and I basically just had to work with those. So I just like glued them on, and then afterwards I just shortened them and shaped them up, and had to really like freestyle it to really get it to the shape that I like. So that's what I had to work with today. Okay, so fortunately I wasn't able to show the whole acrylic process outside of the camera, but I do want to show y'all the acrylic that I did use. This is the Mia Secret Cover Acrylic Powder in the color Natural. Now this stuff is very runny. It does have a nice runniness to it, but during the summertime it's actually perfect to work with. So with all my nail techs out there, this acrylic is really good during the summer, because you know how it is when you're trying to apply acrylic during the summertime and your room is a little hot. Sometimes that acrylic is hard to work with because it cures super fast before you can even fully cover the whole nail. So this acrylic works so good during the summertime. It's the perfect consistency and it cures at the right time. But that's the color that I work with, and it's a nice beigey nude color, just very neutral, simple, goes good with any type of skin tone. So highly recommend it for all my nail techs out there. So after that, I'm just going to go ahead and shape up my nails real good with the nail drill. Make sure I'm sealing in the cuticles, smoothing out the surface, all that good stuff. And then I'm going to buff it real good, shape them up, reshape them up. And then after that, we're going to get to the design, which is my favorite part. But if y'all do want to see me apply, like how I apply my acrylics, I do have plenty of videos on my channel that show y'all how I exactly do it. So y'all can always check out my older videos. But otherwise than that, yeah. So just get my nails nice and shaped up here. Alright, so after I'm done shaping my nails, buffing them out real good and everything, I'm going to be showing y'all the colors I'm going to be working with today. So the first color is Lemon Drop, and then the second color is Hero Turquoise, and then the last color is Bahama Mama. So I'm working with some pretty bright colors today, and I'm planning on doing kind of like an ombre nudish type of design, but I really do want to go all out. So I'm going to be adding some rhinestones and stuff at the end as well. And I'm also going to be working with some chrome as well. So I'll show y'all in the middle of the video of what I'm also working with. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and get to the design. So first things first, I'm going to add some base coat to my nails. Now, I'm adding base coat because I want to make sure that the design sticks on really well. Usually I don't do base coat, but because I do be a little bit more harder on my hands when I'm doing nails, I just want to make sure that the design really sticks on for as long as it can. So I added the base coat and cure my nails for 60 seconds, and then we're just gonna go right in with the colors. So I'm just doing kind of like a fire design or something like that, like kind of fire style. So just letting the colors wither away into the nude, and I'm gonna blend some of the colors as well to give it more like a rainbowish ombre type of effect. So that's pretty much what I'm doing here. So pretty much for each color that I do, by the way, I do end up curing it in the lamp for at least 30 seconds. So every color that I get done with, I just pop it in the lamp, and then I just clean up my liner brush, and I just move on to the next color. So that's what I do. And then what I'll do also is kind of blend in like where the two colors meet. I'll just like blend it in the middle a little bit with the combination of both of those colors, so that way they kind of give, again, that ombre-ish rainbow effect. And to me, this design, looking at it, it kind of gives me almost like Superman ice cream type of vibe. So if you live in the Midwest, if you ever had Superman ice cream before, it kind of reminds me of that a little bit. So it's kind of cool doing these summer nails. They kind of give me that Superman ice cream vibe, you know, but I just thought it was pretty cool. So then to add a little something to the colors as well, I decided to use this Perfect Gold glitter polish, also from MIDORIMEDIA. Absolutely love this polish. The glitter in it is so sparkly, and I thought it would go really good with the colors, because I feel like gold always go good with rainbow, so that's pretty much what I chose. So just, you know, give it a little extra something. And I got so many of their other glitter polishes too. Like I got their rose gold, I got the silver, so whatever other colors that they come out with, I'm definitely buying, because it's such a nice sparkly polish. So I just went ahead and used my long liner brush just to give out a little bit more like a thinner line, and just really let it flow with the colors in the background. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and work on the accent nail. So I just did a combination of two different polishes, which is a non-white top coat and some black polish. The black polish is going to give it just amount of pigment, so that way the chrome will really stick out. And then the top coat also gives it a perfect tackiness to the chrome, so the chrome comes out like almost like a mirror-like type of finish. So I found this combo to help a lot. I actually saw this on a nail tech's video. I wish I knew which video that I had saw this on, but when I did this, the way my chrome will come out, it will come out so freaking good. So all I did was that after I did my first layer, I just popped it into the lamp and I just cured it for about 30 seconds, and then I did a second coat, and then I cured it for another 30 seconds, and then afterwards I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my chrome here. So these are the three chromes that I'm working with. So I'm kind of doing like a multicolor type of chrome look. So I'm doing it with gold, I'm doing it with blue. I had a teal one, like a tealish color, because I wanted to match the colors that I had on my other nails, but I didn't have it on me, so I just did what was close to it, which was blue. And then I also had the red color as well, which I was trying to find a more orangey kind, but again, could not find it. Now this gold chrome did not come out as good like I wanted to. Like, it came out good, but not as goldish like I was hoping that it would come out to. So I did end up having to switch that one out with a different type of chrome. It was more like a yellow orangey gold type of color. But either way it goes, I mean, it still came out pretty decent. I just had to start that one over because, yeah, it did come out good. But you can see how it's looking though. I just took like multiple colors, and then I took like one of those disposable eyeshadow sticks, and I'm just putting the colors a little bit at a time, just in different spots. So I did have to start that nail over, but that's how it was pretty much looking. Like, that's how I wanted to come out, was just multicolored. So then to add a little extra something onto the chrome, I went ahead and took the same colors that I used for all my other nails, and I'm just gonna add some lines on there, some squiggly lines, you know, just kind of add some really nice onto there to help it match with the rest of my set. So I'm just going in with the same colors that I had and just putting them on there, kind of like just really thin lines, and just letting them flow into the nail. So that's pretty much what I did there. And then after curing that, I went ahead and added some base coat first. Now the reason why I'm adding base coat onto this before I add the top coat is because I want to kind of add like an extra layer of security onto it, because again, since I do a lot with my hands and I'm a nail tech and I'm working with all kinds of chemicals and stuff, I want to make sure that this chrome really stays on for as long as possible. So the base coat kind of adds like that sticky layer that helps keep like everything nice and stuck together. Like, I hope that it works, but it's kind of like a more of an experiment. So hopefully the stickiness of the base coat will hold the chrome together, since it is a powder, and it kind of helps it, you know, I'm basically sandwiching the layers together. So I added the base coat first, and then I added the top coat last, which is a non-white top coat, so you ain't got to wipe the sticky layer or anything like that. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding some rhinestones to my nails. So we're going to be using these glass sphere stones. I don't know what you call them, but they're like made of glass, and they're kind of like pearly a little bit, like iridescent. So I'm going to add a couple of those onto my nails, and I'm also going to be using some Swarovski rhinestones too. So that right there are Swarovski rhinestones. Now, I really don't use them very often, only because I'd be so scared that they're going to fall off, because Swarovski rhinestones ain't cheap, you know? Like, if I'm paying a lot of money for them, I want them to last the full 3 weeks that I got these nails on. So yeah, so I end up pulling those out today, and I'm going to be adding just the selected colors out of there because they are multicolored. So I just kind of pulled out whatever colors match with the colors on my nails and just popped a few of those on, and then along with those glass beads as well, I popped those on there. And then I just took some top coat with that liner brush, and I just surrounded the rhinestones with the top coat to create kind of like a wall. So hopefully it'll keep the rhinestones on for at least 2 weeks. Like, they start falling off, you know, they just start falling off. It is what it is. But so I did that, and then after that I cured it in the lamp for 60 seconds just to make sure that they stay in place while I work on the other nails. Now, I was so mad with myself, y'all, because as I was doing this, I did end up accidentally hitting my Swarovski rhinestones, so some of them kind of spilled on the paper towel, so I had to hurry up and pick them up, because I'm like, no, I ain't trying to waste none of them. So I did end up picking some and managed to get pretty much all of them, so yeah, like I had to be a little bit more careful, but this is how it ended up coming out so far. So you know, it's looking real good, and the rhinestone just add like a little like texture, but at the same time a little style, a little sparkle. It started to look really good, y'all. So yeah, pretty much again just popping them right on the top coat, and then making sure that I surround them with a little bit of the top coat around the rhinestones to make sure that they stay in place, and then again just popping them in that lamp for 60 seconds. Alright, y'all, so this is the finished look of my nails, and they look so fun. I absolutely love the way how they came out. It's definitely giving me like Superman vibes, as far as like the Superman ice cream colors going on. And again, I didn't even do that on purpose. I just wanted to do some fun colors. So the fact that this reminds me of summer is so freaking cool. So yeah, this is definitely a great way to end the summer off. Don't mind the little acrylic leftover pieces on my fingers. I'm gonna get those off when I wash my hands. Like I want to be a hand model, but it's like every time I get done with my nails, my fingers still be looking like a mess until I wash my hands. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I hope y'all enjoyed the video as much as I enjoy doing this set, and I'll see y'all on my next one, and I hope y'all have a good one. Be blessed, and yeah, deuces. I just want to appreciate everyone for watching my video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. It's going to be below my video. And also hit that notification bell for more updates on my content. Along with that, you can follow me on my other social media pages as well for more updates on my other content that I post outside of here. But anyways, I hope y'all have a good one. Stay safe out there and stay blessed. Goodbye.